Born in North London, lived in Wembley as a kid, which everybody's heard of because of the stadium, and went to school in grammar school, St Nicholas Grammar School, a few miles away. First job I had was working for a retail market research company. I worked as what was known as a panel controller, and I had the interesting job of looking at data anomalies, trying to work out what had caused certain trends that were outside of the norm. I started demand flow intelligence in 2001, having had a long career in IT, particularly in the high value solutions space. And during that time, my discovery was that there was an absolute dearth of affordable market intelligence within Australia, particularly for the local players. We started off very much as a market intelligence company, which moved into doing marketing execution as clients asked us to help them with putting campaigns together. And that moved us into doing marketing automation, and that's when we made the big discovery that big data or data was a problem. They had the wonderful ability through these solutions to do highly targeted marketing, but the data didn't support that. And so our direction really has moved into also covering the data end of things and ensuring that clients actually have a very well-targeted, segmented base of data to operate their marketing campaigns against. I've learned a lot in the years I've been running the business. A certain value that I've held for many years is that the essence of marketing is to do something unexpected, and that's become more and more true as it's becoming very hard to get cut through with the audience. So many of the traditional channels to market are really not delivering much. The classic telephone, nobody wants to pick up the phone. Email, not so many people are bothering to look at email. It's getting harder and harder. And so when you do present something to them, it has to be highly relevant and it has to be perhaps a little bit different to get their attention. It's what they call the purple cow syndrome. If you drive down a road, there's cows in a field, you don't take much notice. Everybody's seen cows before. If you suddenly spotted a purple one, you would go, oh look, purple cow. It's the purple cow syndrome is absolutely forefront today. People ask me, what do you do? And I say, well, we hunt orangutans for our clients. They say, what sort of clients do you have? We said, well, mainly technology clients. They said, well, what have orangutans got to do with them? I said, well, it's an analogy of what we do. It's analogous of what we do in that we're looking for something quite scarce in limited places for our clients. And so what it means is you're combining the skill of you ask yourself, of finding where they are, ask yourself the question, where do they live? They live in jungles. Does every jungle have orangutans? It doesn't, so you better make sure you're in the right jungle. Where do they actually live in those jungles? Up trees. Is there an orangutan in every tree? No, there isn't. So do you have time to climb every tree in the jungle? Well, you don't, so you better be smart and try and pick your trees. And then when you do find your orangutan in the tree, you need to engage them. Does every ape speak the same language? No, it doesn't. So you better be able to speak orangutanese, talk to them in their own language and engage them. And that's just getting you to the point of being able to qualify them, do the basic qualification. If you're looking to sell tree houses to orangutans for 10 bananas, you'll need to qualify them, say, do you need a tree house, do you have 10 bananas? Now, if you imagine that either he doesn't need the tree house or he doesn't have 10 bananas, the fact is he'll always be an orangutan. You have expended an enormous amount of effort and money in finding that orangutan, so why wouldn't you effectively electronically tag them to ensure that you keep track of them and you keep in touch with them? It actually cuts the cost down enormously.